Today I want to talk to you and give you the secret to how to curb junk food cravings daily. And now if you think the secret that I'm about to tell you is that not eating sugar, blah, 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 you're wrong. You're wrong. That's not the secret. I mean, obviously we're talking the sugar detox coach. We talk about not eating sugar at certain times during detoxes, but that is not the secret. This best kept secret, literally over 60% of the United States is not practicing this at all. Period. So, really quickly before we dive into the secret, because I got a cliffhanger. I know. In case you're new here, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Renee Paulson. I'm a recovering food and sugar addict and also a healthy living and nutrition coach. Also an author and getting on the speaking circuit soon. It's going to be fun and exciting and also scary. But I struggled with my weight for most of my life and really didn't figure out, I would always go on that diet, and not be able to stay away from things. I would try and over restrict, never really knew exactly what I was doing. So I would always do that yo-yo. And even if I did lose weight, it would always come back on. So it wasn't really until I figured out that I was struggling with food and sugar addiction. And I always say there's two different kinds with food and sugar addiction. There's just straightforward food and sugar addiction because the food is made and manufactured to be highly addictive. And then you have other people that have the emotional aspect and emotional tie, which then requires a lot more healing and time, which that's what I was really struggling with. So once I figured out how to kind of heal myself in my relationship with food, I lost over 100 pounds and set out to help other women do the same, all doing moderation. I'm not giving up any cookies or anything like that. But I do want to tell you how to curb those cravings, those junk food cravings. I don't want to say junk food cravings. I don't know. Some people are like, you shouldn't keep making bad or good. I'm not even going to say that. You know what I'm talking about when we're talking about food. I don't know the last time you craved celery, but I never have. So we're talking French fries and cheese curds. I didn't discover those until recently. And it is a damn good thing that I didn't know what cheese curds were before, because I would have spent lots of money on cheese curds, I think. But I want to talk to you about how to curb those daily. Now, one of the biggest things that really helped me get a hold of what I call my cookie monster, my inner munchie monster, is that initial 10-day sugar detox. This is why I created Sugar Warrior 10. I'm not here to sell you on it. I will put an information in the link about Sugar Warrior 10 in case you are wondering, but that's literally the one thing that I started with that gave me that fighting chance of being like, okay, I feel like I could possibly do this, instead of before, where it would be, I'm going to be good for 2 days and then, whoopsies, that third day I sucked down 3 donuts out of the break room. So those things are always going to be there and pop up in life. Whether you're at a break room or you're at a barbecue or you're at, certain things, you want to know how to curb those cravings daily. Now, this secret is so damn good. It is a good secret. It's a good, well-kept secret, because most people think you need to use this in order to lose weight. And that's not what it's even for. That's not what it's even for. All right. Are you ready? Sit down. I'm going to tell you the secret. And I know you're going to be shocked. Hopefully, there's no brown streaks on your underwears or anything like that afterwards. But if there is, it's okay. And if you tell me that's not TMI, it'll be fine. We can be brown undies sisters. I don't even know. I haven't even had a cocktail or anything. That's interesting. The secret, though, is being active and having a physical exercise routine. Don't click off. Don't click off. Okay? Are you ready? Don't click off. Hear me out. So a lot of people, we're just gonna really focus on women, because that's really my realm of expertise, because I know one. But most women, sorry, hold on. I have a hair on my lip. I think it's off. Most women, we think that we have to work out when we're starting when we want to lose weight, right? When we want to lose weight, that's when we were looking at, okay, we're going to buckle down and we're going to work out. We're going to do this program, right? Or whatever it is. Before my watch is bothering me. Gee, what is going on with me today? I'm sorry. But before I would always do work at home, workouts from home. Does that make sense? Work at home. Like Beachbody, I was really big into. I started with Turbo Jam, and then I did Turbo Fire, like with Chalene Johnson, and I absolutely loved it. But it's a lot of like cardio and hopping, and I wouldn't even say I absolutely loved it. I did it because I wanted to lose weight, and at that time, that's what I thought I had to do to lose weight. The time when I did that, all that weight came back on because it was a 12-week program. I completed the 12-week program, and after that, I didn't even look at any of the videos again. I was like, goodbye, I'm done with you. And yeah, it was awful. And most women, we think we have to do that to lose weight. And also, lots of times, think we have to do cardio. Cardio. Okay? We gotta run it off, we gotta run away from that fat. I don't know what we think we're doing, but dear God, if you see me running, you should run too. Because something is chasing me, and it's scary to the point where I'm willing to run. I seriously can't with this. I'm sorry. It's so distracting. But we think that we have to do like, some type of cardio punishment type of exercise routine. And it is shifting nowadays where a lot of women are doing strength training, but that's where it's at, girl. That's where it's at, is that strength training. Yes, we need cardio. We need some type of cardiovascular health in case there's a bear chasing us and we need to run away, right? Or a man on the street that's trying to take you. Something could happen. You never know. So cardio is important. I'm not going to say it's not important. However, strength training is super important, especially for women, and having some type of strength training routine. I'm not saying you're going to have to be buff and you're going to be like, I'm jacked. This is what I thought. This is what I thought about strength training. And I told my husband that, and he laughed at me. And I was mad. I'm like, why are you laughing? I don't want big, giant shoulders and like right? And I don't want that. Okay. You're not going to get that if you, first of all, the ladies that look like that, they work out a lot, but they eat a lot of food. They eat a lot of food. It takes a lot of calories to build that muscle like that. So if you're not into like bodybuilding and like actually eating to have the intent of that body, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. What you're going to get is a nice toned physique with muscle underlying. This is going to help your metabolic health so that when we reach our late 30s and our 40s and our 50s and we start to go into perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, that's also when having that muscle built in your body is extremely important, because usually once women hit around, I believe the age is 60, once we get past menopause and our bodies start to shift again after that, most women are losing about 50% of their muscle mass. That's why you see those ladies, right? And they got the jiggly arms, because if you don't have the muscle already built in there, then when we lose it, we got way less. So building that strength training routine and finding what works for you. Now, I used to, when I first started strength training, I used to say that I would go into the gym and go on what I call zombie mode. Like, just tell me what to do. I'm here to do it, and I want to get the out. Like, that's it. In, out, bop, 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 bop. And what I did learn also by doing strength training is you get a bigger bang for your buck. It's just healthy overall. However, when I switched it and I started figuring out a way to connect with my workouts in the gym, which I felt was very hard because it's like metal and gym equipment and like whatever. But honestly, what I do is I have my own warrior playlist that's specifically for working. These are all the songs that I like to listen to when I work out. Some I am like over right now, some are new, some I can put on repeat, some on days I'm not in the mood for, whatever it is. And then I sing and dance. Okay? And I've done this at the gym, and I have like done it like you can just put yourself, just bebop and whatever, and everybody's there to do their own thing. Like, figure out a way that you can connect to it. But strength training is a huge secret. And again, this is what people think that you do it for toning your physique. Yes, that's a bonus. But when it comes to weight loss, it is 80% nutrition, 20% working out. But what really is the bonus working out, this is the big secret already, that helps curb your cravings throughout the day. Even at a subconscious level, there's been times I work out in the morning and then maybe faced with a decision later on going, oh, do I want this cookie? Do I want this ice cream? Do I want, whatever? I made different choices based on, well, I worked out that morning. even if it's just, and it just gives you that little extra leg up. You're already working out. You get the mental health benefits. You get the boost of dopamine. You get about your day. And I was always the person that told people, like, work out when you can. And I still tell people, like, work out when you can. When it works for you, not like, oh, well, it only works for me like a day here and a day. I'm talking like time-wise in the day. A lot of people will tell you to work out in the morning. I do both. I'll work out in the morning, work out in the night. Whenever the schedule allows, that's when I work out. I know that, like, if I work out in the morning, I feel like maybe my days get started a little bit better, or something like that. Maybe it's just that mindset. But this is a huge secret. And again, I'm telling you, statistics. Wait, because I have this literally pulled up because I was so shocked. I have to share this, and I am going to post also these statistics in the comments. I'm going to write my name. Post stats so you can see it. Okay, so actual statistics. When you go to the CDC.gov, I know all here tell you to be on the CDC, but this is where I got my statistics, and actually this is a study, so you can actually go in and look at it. So I pushed a button where I wasn't supposed to. Okay. So facts for women CBC, more than 60% of U.S. women, and this also goes through for adults. So not just women, but I don't know if your man works out, but looking at it, if you don't do it together, then it's very easy to do it together. 60% do not engage in the recommended amount of physical activity. Okay, that's just the recommended amount, right? And more than 25% of women in the United States and men are not active at all. And we're all very sedentary, and because of the desk jobs that we've gotten, like that. So I want to go through, I'm looking, now here's the statistics for adults, okay? I told you ones for women, but the women and men are very similar, but approximately 25% of U.S. adults are not active at all. Physical inactivity is more common among women than men. It's more common in African American and Hispanics adults than whites. It's more common in older than young adults, and less affluent rather than more affluent people. And this is something that helps your physical health and your mental health, like, massively. It also has social support for family and friends, and consistently and positively related to regular physical activity. Meaning, if you got a group around you that all you guys do is sit around and drink beer and watch TV, or I want to say drink beer or eat or whatever, that's the community. It's hard because you have to build something else if you want it to be different. Excuse me. Now, here's even more interesting because, of course, I'm a mom, so I definitely wanted to look at adolescents and young adult stats. The facts are that nearly half of American youth aged 12 to 21 are not active on a regular basis, and about 14% report no physical activity. It's more common among females and males, of course, because right now, when you have young children, the boys are in sport more than the girls are. Participation in physical activity declines strikingly as age in grade school increases, and only 19% of high school students are physically active for 20 minutes or more 5 days a week in physical education classes. Now, here's the big problem. We have an obesity problem in the United States, and because the food that's being manufactured is highly addictive, we're not letting people know that it's addictive, so most people are already addicted, and then we're selling them programs that try and help them lose weight. It really doesn't, and you just end up in this huge cycle of, like, craving and not knowing what to do and figuring, like, I don't know how to lose this weight, and it feels impossible. And so it's incredibly frustrating when it feels like everything's working against you. I mean, it really is, like, especially if you are at a point in life where you're like, you feel like you're in a rut or stuck, and you're like, ugh, I just want to Netflix and chill, baby. I don't want to get up. I want to go do something physical. I don't want to do these things. And I tell you, I'm there too. Okay? I am telling you that I did not go downstairs and do this morning. I want to go work out. I didn't want to go do, a whole bunch of things. Sometimes I want to do jiu-jitsu, but also sometimes I'm tired and I just want to go take a nap on the couch, even though I never take a nap. I just end up working. So it's there with you. And that's why it's helpful to find something that you really like, that you can relate. When I do strength training, it's not like, oh, I'm going to get peachy, bring her in, blah, 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 blah. I am a warrior and I'm doing this strong. I like strength feeling, but I like that feeling, and that helps propel me forward, because I just have to relate it to something for myself. Same thing for you when you're looking at incorporating some type of exercise routine. Make it something that's your own. Make it something that's personal. Make it something like, even if you go on YouTube. This is a really good trick that I've used sometimes. And I'll go on YouTube and I'll look up like epic music list, and I'll listen to that while I'm working out. And I'm telling you, you feel like a freaking Viking to go into battle. You're like, yeah, okay. So finding a way to get yourself pumped up and getting that, even if it's a walk, even if it's 10 minutes of walking outside, or even if it's 10 minutes of walking around your house, whatever it is getting that exercise, getting that movement in your body that helps move you forward. It helps control your craving. Helps make better choices throughout the day. It helps you feel better just generally overall. So the types of exercises that I enjoy, I do weightlifting now, and then go walk the dog. I don't consider that an exercise. I just consider that walking. And my cardiovascular health, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right now. That's something that's very new in my life, and maybe the last year. I absolutely love it. I also sometimes absolutely hate it. It's terrifying, and also have asthma. So I'm really working through the cardiovascular health, trying to figure out how to do it. It takes a lot of breath work and a lot of energy to do jiu-jitsu, but it's something that I'm challenging myself to do. Never in years thought I would do it and choose it as a physical activity, but that goes to show you that stretch out of your comfort. If right now you're thinking like, Renee, I can sit here and think of any physical activity that I like to do, and think harder. Do it harder and stretch out of your comfort. And that means something that you haven't done before. Find something that you enjoy, that you can make yours. Like I said, like jiu-jitsu. Man, I'm really stressed out. I will just go in there and I will bang out. It makes me feel great. Mentally, I'm just a different person when I finish than when I started, always. And mental clarity and positivity and whatever you want to call it, that me rush carries throughout the day. It helps you, like I said, curb those junk food cravings, make better choices, just feel like a bomb ass all day. Like when I did legs, so I'm like, yeah, I did legs. I don't know. It's just something about it. So let me know your favorite exercise is, or if you're, I kind of help finding something. Highly recommend looking for jiu-jitsu, even though I know a lot of people are very intimidated, especially women, very intimidated by Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I can understand why. It seems and looks very intimidating, but that would, my advice to you would be maybe find a place around you that has a lot of women classes, because let me tell you, trying to choke out at the end of the day, or like my friends, we were drilling last night, and I love this lady. She's amazing. We're great friends, and I were drilling, and I am going to, and I'm like an Americana. If you did it in like a fight, you would break like shoulder blades. Don't do obviously rolling, but I am telling you, sometimes just rolling around on with your friends and being like, it's just a great release. And then when I left, I was like, it's great. Go home. I'm gonna eat my healthy food to help me feel really good and fuel my body and keep it moving. So that's the secret to help your cravings is just putting in exercise routine, moving your body, muscles build. Like I got a little thing going here, so it's gonna be good. Working on my tricep. Ooh, you can kind of see it. I understand, like I no lifting before, so all of these muscles are new, but like in my life, I'm like, oh my God, everybody's, oh, I wish I could go back to my 20s. Ugh. Or they're like, oh, my teenage. Ugh. I wish I look like I did at 17. Oh, thanks. I'll take how at 37. I am okay with that. And I will tell you that once you start strength training and, doing all these things, you're going to feel fabulous. I know nothing. I'm feeling amazing. I feel good. So, what you're going to do with your lift. I never thought that I was exercise. It was so, I was people now make shut up. You like exercise. It's different for like me. And I'm looking at it going, I'm you. I don't like exercise. I do it because it's good for me. It makes me feel better. I never like, ugh, I wish I wouldn't have done it. And it gives me bonuses all the way around. I love you. Thank you so much for being here and sticking with me. This was a bit of a one. If you are not a member of the Warrior, let me please invite you before you to become a member of the Warrior. It's completely free, but you're going to get my sweet free snack list, no added, no fake sugar, all kind of goodies. We're just going to be besties. So I'm going to link in here, www.reneepaulson. Go join the Warrior, and also take is could you be addicted to sugar? So without further ado, if you're having tacos on Taco Tuesday, they're amazing. And I will see you. Bye bye.